everyone, my name is Tracy and I'm from the Bathurst Clark Resource Library. I've done so many of these videos for you and your baby, but my colleague Alexandra and I are not even close to being done. There's still lots to talk about, and today I'll be talking about a very exciting topic for you and your baby, and that's all about movement and getting your little one to move around. So before I talk about the strategies and ideas to get your baby to move around, I do want to say that every baby is different and they develop at different paces. But by the time your baby is around 1 or so, they will have learned to be coordinated and to have more control of their movement. Of course, it does take a lot of practice and effort for your baby to get to this point, but there are things that you can do to help them learn certain movements, such as rolling over, crawling, walking, and so on. So I'll talk about those strategies and ideas here today for you, along with some demonstrations with my friend here, Mr. Monkey. So are you ready? Let's get to it. The first movement for your baby to learn and do is simply lifting their head. And one strategy to get them doing this movement is by placing them on their tummy, also called tummy time. And already they'll be inclined to lift their head, or else they'll just face plant on the floor, which is not very comfortable for them. Also, you can stand in front of them or place a toy of interest to them near their head and encourage them to look up, and they will be inclined to lift their head even more and look around. Once your baby has a bit more control of their head movements, they're practically ready to roll over. They'll learn they can go from side to side, from their tummy to their back, and so on. And to help them get started with rolling over, you'd want to place your baby on their tummy or on their back and just lie down beside them and start talking to them or singing or entertaining, whatever you'd like. And then they'll be inclined to follow that familiar voice and will move their head towards you just to get a better look of you, might even roll over. And this way they'll also be closer to you. Now, I do want to mention rocking and swaying because although it's you making the movements, there are a lot of benefits for your baby, such as helping them learn how to balance, which will then eventually help them learning to sit by themselves. And also rocking and swaying is a great way to calm your little one when needed too. So a couple of strategies here is one is to place your baby on your lap or between your legs, hold them, and then swing a toy in front of them, and they'll be inclined to move from side to side or inch however they can to get to it, along with their head and with their body. And the next strategy is probably one of my favorites because of course it's singing, and there are a lot of rocking and swing songs out there. One of my favorites is called Tick Tock, and babies tend to love this song because you get to lift your little one up in the air multiple times. So it goes like this: tick tock, tick tock, I'm a little cuckoo clock. Tick tock, tick tock, now I strike at 1 o'clock. Cuckoo! And then you can do this multiple times. You can go 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and so on. Now, I'll talk a little bit about your baby sitting without any support from you. So one strategy is to place your baby on corners of chairs, couches, even your knee, and this way they'll begin to understand what it feels like to sit up. Also, you can just sit them up on a couch or somewhere flat, and then just have pillows or something soft around them, so they'll know that they'll feel safe to sit by themselves. Also, infant-sized floor seats can work really well here. And finally, you want to place your baby on their back, and then you want to hold their forearms, and then you want to bring their upper body up. And it's like they're doing a sit-up, or however close they can get. So babies may have the tendency to crawl when they want to get somewhere or to something that intrigues them, or just wanting to move around. Just note that not all babies are interested in crawling on their all fours, so their hands, arms, feet, or knees, and that's okay. There are other ways to move around. For instance, there is the bum scoot. So that is when your baby's bum is on the ground and then they move this way with pushing their legs and their bum off of the floor to get around. And this one is a very popular movement when babies don't like to be on their tummy or tummy time. And again, that's completely okay. So next is a very exciting movement, and that's walking. So a couple strategies here. One, of course, is to practice walking with them. With your support, and the more you practice, the more comfortable they'll feel with this movement, and eventually will just want to go off on their own. Another strategy is to lean them against some kind of furniture that is appropriate to their height. So it can be a chair, a stool, or a short table. And just make sure that they're holding on and then let go of them. And this way they'll begin to understand what it's like to stand up without any support. And then eventually, once they're comfortable enough, they'll start moving around that piece of furniture. Whatever strategy you decide to use, it would be a good idea to praise them or feel excited whenever they're doing these kind of movements. They'll feel that excitement and praise from you and will just want to continue on. Okay, so we can't forget about another fun and entertaining movement for your little one, and that's dancing. You might already see your baby bobbing their head or stomping their feet. So why not end this talk with a soft and sweet song for your little one, and it's called Mama's Little Baby Loves Dancing, and it goes like this. Mama's little baby loves dancing, dancing. Mama's little baby loves getting down. Mama's little baby loves dancing, dancing. Mama's little baby loves to turn around. All right, that's it for me. I hope you're excited to encourage your little one to move around. Next time, I'll come with a new video and a new topic for you and your baby. All right, so bye for now and keep on moving.